Well, 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 here we are again. Hello, everyone. If you don't know who I am Neon Saline, and I would like to welcome you all. Oh, my monitor is acting up. Hang on one moment. I am Neon Saline, and I would like to welcome you all. There we go. I had to make sure everything was working, and it was working a little too well. Anyway, if you don't know who I am Neon Saline, and I would like to welcome you all to the Rad Future. For the first time in a while, we are back to a nice and proper regular stream schedule. I'll be streaming live to you Tuesday and Thursday nights and Saturday mornings. So today, I thought we should do something special for when I got back here. And very much thanks to Sup, Mall Kids? Hi, Glaive. Hi, Aria. It took a minute for my chat to load up. There it is. Hi, everybody. Glaive and Aria are two of my Alsla who are a part of my mod squad here in the Rad Future. So, their word is law. So, obey them. There was a lovely individual. I believe her handle on TikTok is Danny Lalanders. And, or they, I have to double check that, I'm so sorry, but they made a dating sim that is cast strictly with POC. So considering that I have played Dream Daddy and Boyfriend Dungeon, I was like, this seems like it's up my alley. And the folks over ValiDate Games have very, very graciously decided that they wanted to give me a stream key. So we're playing this today as our inaugural return back to the Rad Future. So as it stands, how are my levels, guys? I was fighting with OBS to try and make sure that everything was working, and it seems like it is. So awesome. Thank you. Probably should have did a test stream before this, but, you know, fuck it, we'll do it live. Oh, I know what I forgot. There it is. I almost forgot my captions because I'm good at this. My mistake, y'all. Let me just make sure it's... Hey! Oh shit, it's Joker! What's up? Joker is another one of my mods, my Usla, here, coming back with a Prime Gaming 20-month subscription. That's almost 2 years. Oh my god. Thank you so much. How are y'all doing this evening? But yeah, the folks over at ValiDate Games decided that they wanted to give little old me a stream key to do this whole situation. So I am going to play it now. I just want to make sure everything is set up appropriately. Last minute checks. Just wanna make sure we're all good here. Cool. I'm so nervous, y'all. Everybody get... Hi, Talon! What? Hello, Talon. How are you doing today? Hi, Waffle. That says tier 3. Thank you so much. I've never seen anyone subscribe in tier 3 before. Holy shit. What's up? I'ma just beat y'all to that hydrate real quick. I looked at the chat before the update went off. Y'all. Just I can't spam it because it's not loading, but holy shit. Talon, everybody who got you know, gift trains, gift subs, I'm almost to a hype train already. I have been on for minutes, Talon. Welcome to the Rad Future, where my viewers terrorize me with love and they bully me into self-care by telling me to drink water. So I'm gonna do that because y'all haven't done that yet. And I perhaps need a second. Hello. I was just doing my spiel introduction and everything. Also, if anybody has the sub and they want to know what goes on in the community the rest of the time, if somebody could ever so kindly hit that exclamation point Discord to let people know that they could come hang out in the Rad Future with us when I'm not on stream. Holy shit, Talon. So we got another smooth minute and...
Holy, 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 holy. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. They could try, but we gonna wear the crown.
Oh, thanks, everybody for...
Okay, just, so we officially got the hype train going, holy shit. Cool, thanks, Alan. We're at the level 5. Oh, let's see if my event works. So, I had a whole thing set up. If I ever got to a level 5 hype train, is this still on there? I updated my streambot thing. Oh, is it gone? It might be gone. I'll have to redo it. I don't think it's working. Talon, I owe you a song, because I picked out a song, and this was supposed to be a secret benefit that I haven't had a chance to talk about, because, the hell's that? What just happened? Nani? Claire. Okay, y'all are... Okay, this is a very nice welcome back. So the next time I stream on Thursday, when I do Dragon Age, because updating Mix It Up broke my special level 5 hype train redemption, I owe you a song. Now watch, because I forgot how long I set the timer for. It's gonna start playing and I'm gonna forget it's there. But, whew. I'm gonna just... Neon EXE has failed to operate. Reloading. Level 5 hype train, I have never seen that before. I forgot to go to level 5. Oh shit. Yeah. So... yes, I have a blurb, which is you can play sound bites. I am still trying to get the rest of the sound situated. I've been fist fighting the Twitch extension, but for about 15 bits you can play random sounds to encourage me or commentate on things that are happening in stream. Okay, so I'm gonna take another drink of water, I'm gonna take a deep breath, and then we're gonna start playing this game.
Way to go, superstar.
Just hitting all the buttons. We're gonna hit the hype train. We're gonna give out so many subs. Here's some bits. Just, it's like that hacker game. Just, oh shit. Cool. So we're gonna start date and see how this goes. So, not. Oh, I get two pick from 3 different playable characters. Okay, so we have Malik Patterson, who I saw, and he reminded me of my ex a little bit, so I'm like, no. He is a manager of Popeyes. Men stay in touch with the girls they never should have cheated on and get mad when they file a restraining order. Shit. Trash ass mixtape, kill your producer. Whoopsie. So he is 26 and a Sagittarius. I do not know what flag that is. I am very ignorant about the flags of the world,
Battery
unfortunately.
fully charged.
Oh, cool. My headset is all good then. We got Isabel Morrigan. Theater teacher, she, her. 27, she's a Libra. She liked Spamilton before it was cool. She no longer likes Spamilton. Oh, I love her art. I love her nails. I need to get my nails done again soon. I probably am. Ghana? Okay, so that's Ghana, the first dude. So, this dude is Ghana. These two, like, yeah, no, I love her, like, whole skis. Like, she looks so comfy and I want to give her a hug. I love her singing face there. Ah, buddy, hype train success, holy shit. No longer like spam, bitches be singing all the time. I wonder what people call them birds. And then we have Anaya Saifi, who is a food scientist. Oh, I recognize that flag, but it's not clicking. So, Anaya Saifi is the original croissant dropper. STEM blogger during the height of 2014. They say blocking is the best way to win an argument, but that's cowardice talking. Pakistan. Thank you. So I guess one of these people is going to be my player character. So I think I'm going to go with Isabel. I feel like Isabel is very own brand for me. Choo 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 choo. The paid trains come in. Woo 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 woo. I gotta get that audio. If anybody has ever seen Terry Tate Office Linebacker, Becker. Man, my enunciation's off. I've just been I've been in crypto mongled. That is what happened today. I have been severely in crypto mongled. But like in the positive way. But yeah, I feel like Isabel's very own brand for both myself and the channel. She's got that neon teal that I love so much. I only narrowly avoided being a scaredy kid by virtue of not being allowed to do shit as a child, so I've been adjusting that as I've gotten older. But I feel like she's the closest of the 3 with my energy here. So we're gonna confirm and let's get it started. You're struggling single in your area. Start date? No. Oh no! I have to go on a date with him? Fine. I guess. I was hoping for one of the others. Okay, this is the demo version of ValiDate. Full routes can be played upon purchase after release. Now, just so you know, tutorial date, you can also wishlist this on Steam. Wishlisting is a good way to support indie game developers that let folks know, hey, we have, I forgot to turn it off.
That was to respond to Talim absolutely obliterating everything and giving me a level 5 hype train at the beginning of stream. So no more Robo, not right now. Pink Lobster at the meeting. Written by Mickey. Content warnings, drugs. Okay. That's actually really nice that they have content warnings ahead of the dates. You're late, and on purpose too. You're unsure why you wanted to be late. Maybe it was fear of being early and left alone to your own devices. You hate to look like a loser, let alone at a Pink Lobster. Sabotage the date gently. Alrighty. It just somehow translated my gibberish descriptions of the flag accurately every time. Alright, so you just may have to go see a therapist. Your anxiety has been getting worse and worse as of late. Or maybe it's always been this loud, but you've just attempted to push it away all this time. Pink Lobster. The last time you were here was with your theater friends after a show. It's a bit out of your typical price range, but it was a special night. Your show is sold out and no one fucked up during stage production and cues. That is a special night. It was a good time. You exit your Uber a few places down the street from the restaurant. It gives you some time to breathe with some time to decide if this is what you really want, or if you want to get on the nearest bus and go home. Ultimately, you decide it's for the better and walk up to the steps. As you get closer, you see a familiar face. Checking his breath? Shit, at least he's aware. Need a mint? You know we're about to eat some cheddar biscuits, right? You hug him as a greeting. People do that on a first date, right? It was nice, comforting, and you're always one to give a good hug no matter what the situation or who the person is. Not necessarily. He doesn't seem to take it badly, though. He even hugs you back. Now there's a sense of comfort you haven't felt in a long time. Nah, we good. We? No, I meant we as in me. I'm good. You may hang around teenagers and preteens for your camp, but there's still some slang you haven't picked up on yet. Never been here before? No, I really don't eat much seafood. My dad didn't really let us when we were younger, and I never grew out of it. Oh shit, okay, so I can help you. My friends and I come here all the time after shows. Despite you only being here a few times, you've memorized the menu pretty well. It's a talent of yours. You don't even go out to eat that often, but menus have always fascinated you. It's kind of embarrassing though, hence why you take a bit to pretend to look over the menu. He speaks in the royal we. So how about the ultimate grab fest? We can share. It comes with like 4 sides and we can just eat off each other's plates. Yeah, that sounds nice. Maybe you're being too eager. Or maybe he's just as confused as you once you were... Or maybe he's just as confused as you once were when you lost your Pink Lobster virginity. You call over the waiter, rather loudly, almost forgetting that you aren't in a theater. Then again, it is dark as the places you typically perform in, with the only light coming from right above your table. God, it's so dark in here. It's almost like they don't want you to see what they're feeding you. What is up with restaurants and dark lighting? I could put a rat in your food and you wouldn't even notice. Enjoying some good pasta and then it's like, oh shit, it's a rat! That would be a great ad-lib for one of your songs. Maybe not the rat part, but the oh shit could work wonders. How do you choose your beats anyway? That's Pink Lobster. Actually, when did you start rapping? You pause, squinting at him from behind your glasses. You just made a joke and he isn't laughing? How rude. But with further inspection, you realize he isn't paying attention. Maybe he's spaced out? You wave your hand in front of his face. Hello? Earth to Malik? Oh shit. Sorry, I was too lost in your eyes.
Get out. Date's over. Stop it.
Ugh. You are so beautiful, Queen. Nope. Nope. Don't. That's red flag too. Just. No. No. Like, the lost in your eyes recovery was not good. the queen. That is, we
are approaching hotep threshold. 60%. If we get to 75% on the hotep threshold, I'm out. We have to abort out of the date.
You nearly blurt out, gross! But you have a lot more self-control than usual. Maybe because he's a stranger and you don't really want to fuck up so early in your friendship. I was asking about your rap life. When did you start doing it? Why is he squinting light-skinnedly at me? 20-yard penalty. It was back in high school. Me and my friends would just cut class to go to this guy's house down the street. He was some retired DJ, but always played beats loud enough to be heard from the classrooms. He always welcomed us and gave us weed. We would stay there for hours, freestyling and shit. Okay. You cut class too? God, I hated high school. You didn't hate high school. You loved it, actually. Wait. Did you peak in high school? Is that why your life is so whack now? Didn't we all? Why'd you skip school? Well, I don't know if you count it as skipping school. We were still technically in the school. Just not in class. So you were a fake rebel, huh? No. No, I was bad as hell. We were just in the theater room all the time. Practicing for plays outside of school, watching musicals. You know, theater stuff. I don't, if we're being real. Tell me about the theater life. So, theater life was just, it was awesome. God, I loved high school, actually. Don't boo me! I'm not trying to be all, like, actually, like, that first option was extremely, like, insecure. I got to do what I loved and didn't have to worry about paying bills. I was a choir director for the musicals, but I starred in a lot of them. Typically had the main role, but sometimes I gave it to someone else. You know, there aren't that many humble people in theater. Everyone is like, me, me, me. Right? And they don't really realize that for theater to work, people have to, like, collaborate? Unlike rap, it's just kind of a solo thing, right? Missed the tone there. I mean, it can be. I've done some collabs with my friends, and that was cool or whatever. But sometimes it's a relationship between the producer and the rapper. But I make my own beats nowadays. I tried to make music once. I understand why you don't make your own. Yeah. So I do more behind the scenes shit these days. But I still write all my raps. No influence from anyone. Well, I guess the women I interact with are my muse. Oh? So does that mean I'll be in one of your songs? We'll see. I was serious about that collab. I would love for you to be in one of my shows. I don't do free gigs. There better be moolah attached. I mean, maybe I could pay you in something better. Nope, that should have been an option. Sex really? Yeah, sex already. Were you really that desperate for affection or some touch that wasn't platonic? Platonic sex isn't a thing, right? I mean, it is dependent on how you negotiate it. You can't bet me that easily. Huh? Oh, gross! No, I meant free tickets to our shows. I could give you a summer pass. You laugh. You haven't had a laugh that good in a long time. Shit, that sounds even better than some... Okay. I don't know why that scandalized me. I mean... What the fuck? This man is already making you blush? Are you that easy, or has it really been that long since anyone paid attention to you? You hate how vulnerable he makes you feel. But, you know, maybe vulnerability isn't a bad thing. He allows himself to be vulnerable around you as well, which is a bit of surprise to you considering you two just met not too long ago. I feel like it's slightly weirdo-ish because it's the demo, so we gotta, like, start and figure out some things. Maybe he's in the same boat as you and just wanted some attention too. I love her, like, kind of swoony face where she's playing with her hair. It's really cute. You doubt it, though. This man is hot as hell, even if he does work at Popeyes. You know he's getting some action. That doesn't stop you from resting your hand on top of his own. Your nails slightly digging into the back of his fingers. They're nice, manicured. Thank God for a man who cares about his hygiene. That is a little frustrating, but I think I'm gonna give it to them because it's the demo and they kind of gotta show you the run of things, I guess. Thankfully, the food arrives and you pull your hand away to make room for the plates. Here, let me do the honors. You forgot to wash your hands before sitting. Whoops. Thank God for those little towelettes they offer. After you clean the day's dirt from your hand, you grab a crab leg, flexing your muscles as you crack it open without using the tool provided, offering him the meat inside the leg. Here, you eat the inside meat, not the shell. Well, I'm sure people can eat the shell, but I wouldn't. Oh, also, you can, like, dunk it in butter and sauces like hot sauce. This isn't really the place for good crabs. I gotta take you to a real seafood spot. He leaned over to take a bite. Classy. Maybe he's into you. Or maybe he just has poor table manners, which isn't very classy. Not bad. I remember the first time I had crab. It was after some performance in the middle school. One of the rich moms wanted to take us somewhere fancy, so we went to some fancy seafood restaurant. Yeah, no, it's always wild to see, like, this kind of, like, stuff being, like, experienced in the world now. The food sucked. It was super unseasoned and dry. But the crab was good. I had a bunch of crab legs that night. God. Theater life really is just about going to as many restaurants as you can before you get sick of it. Because it's tradition. After a show, you go to whatever restaurant the gang is feeling. And usually it's Benny's. God, I hate Benny's. I am suddenly reminded of the way after Jedi, we would go to that, oh God, what was it called? Like Michael's or something? It was like this little diner looking job over in Philly. And like we would go there. We called it Sticks and Ale, but like the actual process of going to a restaurant. But like there were so many different places that we went to. But there was this, like, there was a couple places depending on where we were for Jedi. Benny's is a liminal space. All restaurants are liminal spaces, but Benny's, whatever Waffle House is in this universe, and like one other thing. You pause for a moment, reflecting on your theater experience. It really is about doing something over and over again to get pretty much the same results. No matter the production, no matter the cast, it's always the same thing. You've been doing this for well over 20 years. How are you not tired of it? Why did you throw your dreams of being on Broadway away to become a theater teacher? Is there more to yourself that you couldn't achieve because you thought you weren't good enough? Game, don't start that. Don't. Is your boring and unsatisfying life your fault? Crepe Casa. Theater is just hard, and people don't understand. Like, I've been working on a script for the longest time, and I hardly have time to work on it these days because I'm directing and teaching young kids how to act. Like, I love my job. I do. But I wish I could maybe not do my job. Just do my own thing and have the money to support myself. I get that. I wish I could stop working at Popeyes and just pursue music full time. But I ain't making Travis Scott money, so I can't do that yet. Soon though, hopefully. Being a creative is hard. It's hard and no one understands. Real. Extremely real. Not me sitting here coming straight after my QA job to start streaming again because I miss streaming. And, oh man. Whoo! Too real. Too real. Maybe it is your fault, but you can't have an anxiety attack over it right now. You're in the middle of Pink Lobster. Your leg is shaking under the table as you attempt to calm your thoughts. Before you know it, there's a hand on your cheek, and you find yourself leaning into it more than you would like. You hope you cleaned them beforehand, and you have very sensitive skin. You have very sensitive skin. How about we get out of here? You weren't expecting him to have a car. Does Popeyes pay enough for him to afford a car? Maybe he's making music off of his BoundCloud music. Or maybe he has another job on the side. Hey, if he has money, you're not complaining. You asked him to take you home, not wanting to ruin the night with your anxiety, which is probably evident with how hard you were shaking your leg on the car ride home. Once you two approach your apartment building, though it seems to disappear, or at least manifest into something else. Cool! Face washing is important. I'll see you in a minute, Glaive. Regret? No, that's not it. Sadness? Are you sad? If you were really sad, you would have been blasting the soundtrack to Chicago by now. For once, you can't figure out what you're feeling. But you know one thing for sure. Overlaying the night sky, the glow from the slightly open windows shines down on the street below. It's nearing the end of spring, the air cool and light. Your siblings and cousins are probably in the living room arguing over video games, but the sound of 70s salsa music drowns them out. You hear the distant sound of your grandmother singing loudly, probably in the kitchen folding laundry or looking through her tarot cards. You realize you had zoned out for the majority of the car ride. You snap back to reality, glancing over at him and realizing the sound of salsa music and your grandmother singing can't be heard anymore. Could he hear it? Or was that just a sound so familiar that it became associated with your home? You realize the sound of old school hip-hop fills the silence. Next to you, Malik is quietly rapping along. It's nice. It soothes your nerves in a way you never thought was possible. How have you become so comfortable around him in so little time? So, here we are. Yeah, here we are. Oh no, she's crying! I should probably head inside. You sure? You know I don't have a curfew, so I can stay out here as long as I want. You can't help but laugh. You don't have a curfew either, but you know your siblings will mess things up for you if you don't come home soon enough. As much as I would love to do that, I have annoying little siblings who love to piss off my grandma when I'm not there to fix shit. Yeah, I understand. He looks a little upset, and you immediately feel bad. You can tell he's really feeling you, and you're feeling him. It's a bond you don't want to ruin, but something seems to be forcing you to. Maybe it's your own issues that you have to deal with first. You don't want to get him involved in all that. He seems nice despite his fuckboy facade. You feel like you've met someone genuine for once in your life. You're quiet for a few minutes before you grab your purse, leaning over to press a kiss to his cheek before exiting the car. I'll see you around, Malik. You let your guard down one day. For now, you don't even wait for a reply as you make your way inside. I like this art, though. Oh, that's the... Oh, shit, that's the demo. Okay. Okay, so make sure you go to ValiDateGame.com and check out the site. And then also follow them on Twitter. They're super cool, actually. But that was demo. Okay. The detail on the art was very nice. Alright, let's do a second run of that. Or we'll pick somebody else for the date. So we picked Isabel. So let's see who I go on a date with if I pick Malik. Arihi. Okay. So, if you were on my TikTok, I did like a little smasher pass with the whole cast, and his vibes were off to me. I kind of wanted to give him a wedgie, but let's see how this goes. Demo version, full routes can be played upon purchase after release. So yeah, I think part of the awkwardness in that conversation was they're trunk hunting it because it's just the demo, so you can't do the full. Daniel Under's homophobia. Okay, so it's two men working out how they feel about interest in men. Here's the thing. After the whole BVS fiasco, you realized you never actually bought those diapers, and your baby mama has not only been threatening to report you to CPS, but also threatening to key your car and rob you dry. Usually you would call her bluff, but she knows where you live, where you work, and the studio you rent out for sessions with your homies. So the possibility of her doing it is pretty fucking high. So instead of playing uncle with one of the craziest women you've ever met, you send her that $100 that was supposed to be used for diapers. She wins this round, but if you catch her on B-Nap with a new set, you're on that ass. Hey, welcome to Popeyes. What can I get you today? This has to be a fucking joke. Ooh! That outfit is fly, though. Shit. Like, the black pinstripes with the heart tie and the little rose, collar, tack thing. That's super fly. This has to be a fucking joke. This fool. You seem how you hate to be running into strangers a lot more than usual. You live in Jersey fucking City. How hard is it to avoid people like him? It isn't like the city isn't crawling in fucking e-voice. Professionalism is the key to keeping your status as manager. Fine. You can do this. This man doesn't seem to be listening to you. How fucking rude. I do hate that shit. Like, when I used to work in retail, I would be talking to people and trying to do my goddamn job, and they would just be not there. And it's one thing if you're distracted and everything, but if you're in food service, please be a little more with it. You clear your throat once more, repeating your regular greeting. Welcome to Popeyes. What can I get you today? Will you wait 1 second? I haven't even had the chance to examine the menu yet. Fine. Fair. You have to be nice to every customer, no matter how much they've insulted your intelligence in the middle of a BVS pharmacy. If there's a line, you can look at the menu while you're in the line. I'm good. You're in power now. If he wants to be a dick, he can be a dick without the delicious goodness of Popeye's chicken. You're a hypocrite. You haven't had the food here in years. The smell itself is repulsing. I noticed that happens a lot with food service. People who work regularly in restaurants and stuff like that. They can't stand the smell or associations with the food that they're around all the goddamn time. Nope, it's Jersey City. Yep, sure. Can't be ordering the wrong set of chicken strips or else the world will implode. Do they pay you to start this pleasant chatter with your customers? Nah. You'll make this man's life a living hell. I have customer serviced people to death. That is kind of one of my favorite things to do. You're speaking to someone with 3 masters under his belt, you know. I'm gonna have some water because, oh no. That kind of assholery? That kind of assholery? See, I knew when I saw him I wanted to give him a wedgie, but damn. This is a family-friendly establishment, my man. Can't be mentioning that shit when there could be kids around. Damn, we get it. You're a bottom. Malik coming through, going straight for the neck. Bottom. Jesus fucking Christ. You've been hanging around entirely too many gay people lately. What? Wait. Are you implying that I meant... You raise an eyebrow, leaning against the counter as you look him dead in the eye. Beside him, there are only a few seated customers around. Your coworkers are probably fucking around in the back. Not that you really give a shit, it's post-lunchtime. I would hope you know that that is not what I meant. Given the lack of intelligence you've displayed thus far, however, I am afraid you meant it with sincere intent. Your hand comes up to wave him off. You really don't hear it. You choose not to hear him degrade you. The shit is only cool in the bedroom, not in the workplace. Oh! Takes one to know one, I guess. I should talk to your manager about this blatant disrespect. Oh, can we get the power move? Can we get the ultimate power move?
Is the super bar charged? Super bar level 5, are we gonna use it? Tough luck, man. I'm the manager.
Yes! All I would say is they just add a little teeny pause. Just the, that's a shame. I am the manager. One hit KO! Laughter fills the room, taking a step back from the counter as you attempt to regain your composure. Professionalism at Popeyes is the key. Yes! I gotta see if I can dig up that, I did a dub of that comic once. Way back on Tumblr. That doesn't stop you from letting another chuckle out of you as you calm down from your outburst. Oh. Malik 4, Stranger 2. You've been keeping count, homie? Talk away. How's my disrespect for you so far? 11 out of 10? You will make this man's life a living hell every way you can. He messed with you. It's only right if you can do it back. Revenge isn't revenge if you care. You hear Yolanda's voice sing to you in your ear. Fuck that, you don't care. You've never given a shit about anything in your life. Why else are you 26 working a dead-end job? Because you don't care. All you care about is the music, and this bitch of a man being rude to you has nothing to do with your music. It isn't like he's some producer guy. Watch him be a producer. Shit. Maybe he is. I would give it a solid 7. Only a 7? I gotta up my game. He gives you a smug smile and you realize maybe this is just a guy you caught on his bad day. He did nearly pass out in a BVS pharmacy. A hate date? Well, you know, sometimes folks get off on the wrong foot and then they keep talking and it's like, oh, you're actually cool, never mind. Maybe you were being too hard on this guy. He doesn't seem to have many friends. Maybe missed a class or two when it comes to knowing boundaries with strangers. Oh, okay. So the dates are chopped up from a storyline. If he had like a medical incident in the BVS pharmacy, he recognizes him. So it's like, oh shit, not this guy. Okay. So this definitely seems to be like miscommunication, like meet bad or whatever that trope is called where it doesn't go well. The first time you meet ugly. I think it's meet ugly. Because you have meet cutes and then meet ugly. Fine, you'll ease up. For now. Perhaps you'll gain points if my order is satisfactory. But keep it track since we met. I got 4 points. You got 2 on me. Yeah, I would do that too, actually. He makes a face. You're unsure what to take of it. It looks like he's kind of shocked that you've been paying attention to him. It kind of looks like he's shocked that you've been paying attention to him. There we go. Shit, maybe he really doesn't have any friends. You gotta order first, in case you were waiting for permission or something. I'm still looking. So he's one of those customers. Alright, fine. You don't have any work to do, and you really haven't checked Bitter all day. Why is everything B? Fuck this corporate shit. Your phone is up as you scroll through your timeline. Making sure your brightness is dimmed low in case one of your coworkers walks past and you scroll past some porn. Oh shit, hi! Oh shit! So, hello ValiDate people! How are y'all doing this evening? Make sure to save at the choice so you can both get both endings. Both are good. One is gayer than the other. Alright, Rad Future. Say hi to the devs. Thank you so much for stopping by today. That's so cool. Alright, let's see. A chicken sandwich meal, please. Sure thing, man. You toss your phone aside, not really caring where it landed. It's already cracked to shit anyway, not like you can break it anymore. He pretends not to eye your discarded phone as he pulls out his payment. You notice the quick look of judgment on his face before he ultimately shuts it down. Huh, that's unlike him. Alright, let's, options. Oh, can I save? Where's the safe? Alright. Options, save, select. Okay. Options, save, select. Thank you! Save. Cool. Go back. And cancel. Alright, so it's unlike him. At least as long as you've known the guy. Will that be all today, sir? Why the fuck did you just call this e-boy sir? Also, that is a sharp outfit you got him in. Like, I would wear that. Ew, what the fuck? Sure, that is standard practice, but something in you feels different when you say it to him. Not the time. This light skin squint he's doing is killing me. Yes. Yes? Thank you, Malik, for your service. You're treating me like a veteran or some shit. Gonna die if I don't get you this chicken? Your life in my hands? Good song title. You write that down on the receipt to remember later. I meant it, alright? Take it or leave it. Sure, sure. I am going to deliver the chicken to him personally. I love the idea of him being such a disaster gay that he can't handle being attracted to another man. You all to the back to grab a lean tray of food for him. You typically wouldn't care, and you give a regular customer tray that still had a bit of biscuit crumbs on it, but he's different in a way you really don't want to think about. Having a sexuality crisis at work wasn't on the Patterson agenda today. Yep, I knew it. I never listened to his... It takes you longer than usual to get his meal ready in the back, and before you know it, you're making your way toward him, balancing the tray on your palm like some fancy waiter. Oh god. Your mixtape is in his hand. Shit! Getting excited over a random person giving your music attention is embarrassing. You force yourself to calm down as you slide the tray in front of him. Hey, ain't that mine? Did you like it? The restaurant is pretty empty, and your coworker finally decided to do their job and man the fort for the rest of their shift. Sitting down with the customer to get some valuable feedback is never a bad idea. No, I didn't. I was going to throw it away. Alright, that one hurt. Play it off with your moves like you always do. Damn, really? You usually stare longingly at your trash before you toss it then? Of course not. I don't even remember receiving the thing. How did you... One of the skills I've learned in this trade. You flex, your entire body glistening with the pride of getting what you want. You truly do have the mind of a mastermind. Oh god, to be 26 again. I'm sure you'd make a fine pickpocket. Yo, what you trying to say? I thought you were on the clock. I'm in charge of my own breaks. So am I 8 now? A 9? 12? Yes, I would gauge you at 12 years old. The mind of a mastermind. It's so good, though. Just wait, no, hang on. I need the...
A mind of a mastermind.
Alright, fine, he wins. Fine, you get that one. Excuse me, you old boozy-ass douchebag. He's wildly vacillating for me. Like, he's kind of funny, but kind of not. Like, I can't tell if I'm irritated by him or not. Malik 4, The Stranger 3. You normally hate the food here, but you prepared this one nice and special for him. Nothing wrong with getting a taste of your own cooking. Lucky your hands are clean enough to reach over and steal a fry off his tray, popping it into your mouth with a smirk. Hey! Finders keepers. Consider it a tax. He doesn't have that look of protest like he did before. Instead, he seems to be okay with your shitty antics. Huh. Maybe your nature to annoy those who defy you is paying off. Wait. You don't even know this fool's name. Just realized I never got your name. You gonna share? Sharing is caring. Why should I care? You realize that you really have no reason to care. Unless he becomes a regular, the chances of seeing him again are pretty fucking low. Arihi Cooper. And the Ice King begins to melt. Nice to meet you, Arihi. The Ice King? It fits you. Well, shit, not really. I just say whatever fucking words pop out of my mouth. You never know what I'd be spitting next. You managed to make him laugh. Maybe that deserves another point. Nah, you can allow him to have this 1 point free. God damn, he's gay. Like, he's very gay. I'm sorry for being a dick. I wouldn't have put it like that. But yes, I do apologize. Man, it's whatever. Make it up to me by listening to my music. I will. Alright, maybe that one deserves a point. Malik 5, Arihi 3. You begin to speak before you see the rush of customers come in through the door. School must have just let out or something. You don't even say goodbye. It's just a small gesture of your hand as you allow yourself up and back into the kitchen. You take orders as per usual, but your attention always darts back to him in the corner of the restaurant. He looks like he's pondering, thinking about life. A Popeyes isn't really the best place to do it, but hey, you've had your own share of deep thinking in a rather not deep thinking place. Right? Like, this dude's out here talking like Edward Cullen and acting just as weird.
Battery fully charged.
Oh, let me unplug this so I don't do that again. Despite the game you two played, you hope to see him again, or at least talk to him. Your number is on the back of the mixtape he held in his hand. Look at him cheesing! Also, okay, so we got... She looks like, Loba from... Her hair reminds me of Loba from Apex Legends. I love the Naturalista over here with the two puffs, and they're all, like, pink and stuff. He's about to destroy the chicken sandwich. I've been there. Twilight video on in the background. It's informing my comparisons. That's fair. Nothing beats the Epiphany toilet. Like, I mean, that depends. What circumstances are you at the Epiphany toilet? Because there's the Epiphany toilet you're at because you're drunk, and then there's the Epiphany toilet that you're at because you've committed a food crime against yourself. Like, neither of those are great, but one is significantly worse than the other. That toilet was on the roof? What? What are you talking about? The Epiphany toilet. Is that a reference? Oh, it's Scrubs. Okay. Wait, the other one is the gayer ending? Okay, hang on. I need to see that. Alright, so we're going back to the fork in the road. Oh, shit. I'm fine. It's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're just gonna do that again. We're just gonna doop. And then, we're gonna speed run our way through the first half of the conversation. So... I do like the question on homophobia. Like, this seems homophobic, but I'm not sure. We're going to speed run the way through this conversation. Can I make this go any faster? Options. Scene text, screen mode. Let's just ratchet that up to full speed. And get the autoplay up a little faster since I fucked up. There you go. Alright. Here we go. So instead of playing Uncle, one of the craziest women you ever met, dealing with the baby mama, no cover draft for days. Amazing. Yeah, I never watched a lot of Scrubs. Like, I watched some of it. I used to do the wrong thing for a really long time. Alright, so they're back and forth. Jersey fucking City. Dupe. Status of the manager. Fine. Blah, 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 blah. Wait 1 second. Blah. I'm speed running this because I already played it and I'm trying to get back to the gay line. Malik is firmly in bi panic here. And then after this, I'm gonna take a quick break. We're gonna do the other version of Teresa's run. Probably. And then, the third character. We'll do that. I think it's a good plan. Wrong set of chicken strips. He's squinting light-skinnedly. Pleasant chatter. Also, like, the energy of their sprites is giving me, like, vitrolic best buds kind of thing going on. Like, the way they express affection is getting on each other's last goddamn nerve. Bottom, Jesus fucking Christ. I like his what? Also, the music in this game is giving me, like, strong JRPG vibes. Also, apparently, Malik has a degradation kink. Oh wait, is the music not loud enough? This chicken is bitching. I didn't notice that! Look at dudes. This chicken is bitching. Alright, so... Make this man's a life living hell. Okay, now I gotta start paying attention because I think this is where the paths diverge. How's that family friendly? He was saying it's a family friendly restaurant to be passive aggressive. Also, bitchin' is like not used pejoratively directly as a person, is known as slang. And like sometimes like corporate can get a little funky if they think it's like gonna attract the youth or whatever. The panic about him being producer, solid 7. Yeah, he nearly bits in chicken kitchen. Nearly passed out in the CVS pharmacy. Yeah. Fine, you'll ease up. For now. Perhaps you'll gain points if my order is satisfactory. Let's see. Been keeping track since we met. I got 4 points. You got 2 on me. Yep. Frank's Red Hot. Put that shit on everything. But it's always like the old lady granny with the bleep on the shit. She was like, Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything. Been keeping track since we met. I got 4 points. You got 2 on me. He looks stressed here. He makes a face. Not used to people paying attention to him. Maybe don't have friends. Gotta order first in case you were waiting for permission or something. Still looking. Taking 3 million years to do his damn order. I wouldn't have to do this again if I had paid the fuck attention. Oh well. Scrolling through Twitter. I mean, bitter. Chicken sandwich meal. Sure thing, man. Toss your phone aside. Pretends not to eye your discarded phone as polite payment. Quick like a judgment before he ultimately shuts it down. Huh, that's unlike him. As long as you've known the guy. Will that be all today, sir? Why the fuck did you just call this e-boy, sir? Ugh, what the fuck? Oh, he's blushing! Look at his character sprite. I really love the details on these sprites. Like, there was like a really cute one where Teresa was like playing with her hair, like doing like this while she was looking at Malik. It was so cute. They have really... he looks terrified. Sure that is standard practice, but something in you feels different when you say it to him. Not the time. Yes. Thank you, Malik, for your service. You treat me like a veteran, some shit. Gonna die if I don't get you this chicken. This back and forth again. Hoo-hoo, different. The emotions in the sprite are excellent. And I think choices here about? Sure. Have one of your okay, so if that's the milder one, how does this go? You decide that you should actually do your job and have one of your coworkers actually do their job. You're the manager of this establishment, for crying out loud. You could be in your office writing bars instead of continuing to be insulted by this person whose name you don't even know. You know what? Kamari? Not sure. I'm gonna go with Kamarai because that look what it looks like phonetically to me. Come deal with this. The order is already placed and the ticket has been printed out to be served. You hand it over to her before trailing off into your office, tossing your hat aside as you take a seat in front of your computer. This place is a fucking mess and you know you're gonna have to deal with it eventually. But you really don't give a shit enough to be asked about that right now. Instead, you open the Word doc with your current song, rapping quietly as you tweak a few things. Alright, so we got 2 extra bop-eyes. We got the posters. We got... It's a hang in there, baby poster. Oh, Lord. Giant-ass chicken sandwich. Bop-eyes cup. Minutes pass as you realize you've been rapping the same bar. Your mind isn't here, but on the man you just had to deal with. Why can't you get him out of your mind? It's not like he's attractive or anything. Well, shit. Okay, maybe a little. His hair looks soft, touchable, and the way he tucked his shirt. Oh, you're very gay. Like, this is some very homosexual action here. This is peak panic bisexual right now. What the fuck? Why are you daydreaming about a man who called you stupid? You should hate him. He was a dick to you, and he insulted your intelligence. Oh, do you like it when people are mean to you, Malik? Poor thing. You sigh, leaning back in your chair as you stare up at the ceiling. You should go talk to him. You don't even know his name. The restaurant is empty, sans him, sitting by himself in the corner. You watch him for a moment. He presents himself with such grace, almost as if he's royalty. Something you can't help but laugh as you walk up to him. I met you twice and don't even know your name. Gonna tell me, or do I have to call you the E-boy or the Three Masters? He lets out a quiet laugh as you approach him. Huh. Why did his laugh just give you butterflies? I suppose I owe you at least that. I'm Arihi. Arihi Cooper. Well, Arihi, look at you sitting here all alone. Don't you got a girlfriend or something? Kind of depressing, don't you think? He gives you a dry look as you pull up a chair to sit with him. You know you could have easily sat across the booth from him, but where's the fun in that? Oh, you sat next to him? Shit. I'm a marriage counselor. Dating is the last thing I want to deal with outside of my sessions. Are you married? He takes a quick glance at your hands resting on the table, letting out a laugh. Of course you're not. A man as insufferable as you wouldn't last in a relationship. Arihi! Ouch! He has a point. Your longest relationship was about 5 years and ended when you were 24. Ever since, dating hasn't really been your thing. You can never get past that talking stage with women. Dating with 2 kids isn't ideal. Wow, first of all, you're a dick. I have 2 kids and dated a girl for 5 years. I know something about relationships. Bullshit. Prove it. Prove it? How are you supposed to prove you dated Alice for 5 years? Sure, you can pull up pictures on your Benstagram of the 2 of you with your kids, but you could always say it's photoshopped. Haters will say it's photoshopped. You think quickly, realizing the only way to get him to believe you is by doing what you do best. Flirt. With someone who hasn't been in a relationship, do this. No! Oh shit! Malik, that's gay. No, let me stop. In the middle of a Popeyes! This man has no decorum, no sense of grace, not a thing, nothing. This is a harassment lawsuit waiting to happen. You never do, but especially right now. Oh, there's more! As your body goes into autopilot as you move to sit beside him. Your hand coming up to gently caress his cheek. Nigga, you are at work? Thumb running along his cheekbone before you lean in to kiss him. You could have at least pulled him to the office. Like, damn, you out in the middle of the dining room with everybody? Shit. What? Why the fuck did you just kiss this man? Glad to know we're all on the same page here. You realize you're in way too deep now and decide the only best possible option is to stick with whatever your plan your conscience came up with. Pulling away slightly, look at him and gather his reaction. He looks surprised and not disgusted nor annoyed like he typically does. I just caught the fucking clip on the side in my peripheral shits. Joker. Shots fired in a Popeyes. In front of my salad? His cheeks are flushed and he doesn't seem to move away from the 3 inches you gave him. Neither of you speak instead. You just stare at each other in disbelief of the fuck shit you just pulled. Men spotted kissing in a Popeyes. 3 saved. Like Why did you do that? Someone in this joint has a soda overflowing because they're staring. To show you how I pull my moves in relationships. What? Didn't like it? He doesn't give you a verbal response. He just sort of stares at you for a moment. Almost as if he's thinking or having a crisis. He still hasn't moved any further away from you, so maybe that's a good sign. Maybe you have royally fucked up. I didn't hate it. It's just been a while. No, I mean, you didn't hear that. Fuck it. Did he just go in again? He puffs out his cheek before closing the small gap between you two. His hand moves to rest on your shoulder as he pulls you closer, and the panic you are having right now, you are sure you can feel it against his chest. Your heart was running 1,000,000 miles per minute. You wouldn't be surprised if you keeled over right now. Why have y'all not at least gone back to the office? Y'all are in the middle of the dining room. Stop it. Okay. Kissing. Yeah, kissing. You've done this plenty of times with many different women. So why would it be any different with a man? His lips are soft. Really soft. And you find yourself melting into them as you return the kiss. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's? Exactly. Arya coming in with the MVP quote. Y'all are really in the middle of the dining room. Like, it's not even like we're closing. It's like the middle of the day. He presses shallowly against you like he has to get used to the feeling before getting any further. It would be weird as hell to start making out with a guy in this situation. Despite that, some part of you betrays your brain by wanting it. The worker that brought out his order is just watching with their jaw on the floor. Kissing on the clock is probably against the Popeyes employee handbook, and kissing a customer will probably get you fired. But he seems into it, so maybe he won't complain to corporate. You don't pull away. You don't want to pull away. The adrenaline, the rush of kissing a man for the first time seems to restart you. Like you just slept for 16 hours after a bender. You feel like a new person. A door to a new world was opened in front of you, and someone from the other side held it open with a welcoming arm. Listen, it's called dinner and a show. It's fine. Not gonna lie, I'd be sitting there trying to like popcorn and just, yo, is this man having his gay awakening in the middle of this goddamn Popeyes? Like, I want to see he's blushing to his ears. I always love that as like a character detail. It's always adorable. But, like, could you imagine the Twitter thread that would be happening at this exact moment? Just somebody just like, yo, holy shit. Is it that one employee just like, I think my boss just had his gay awakening? The one employee's like, it's about goddamn time. It's just like, yo, is that allowed? Is that allowed? Stop it. He doesn't seem to want to pull away either. His cheeks are no longer puffed up, but instead flush red. You can't help but laugh as you force yourself to pull away, your voice quiet as you speak. So? I suppose I can see you in a relationship? Okay, I kind of love them. Told you. One thing about me, I never cap. That's cap. Cap? You give him a look. He must be old, or not online, or both. There was a pool and that employee won it. Never mind. Enjoying your food? I made it fresh just for you. With flattery indeed. It does taste better than when I get it from the drive-thru. You chat with it until you hear the sound of the bell ringing and 15 incoming students from the high school up the street. You and your coworker are the only ones in the store right now, and it probably wouldn't be fair to leave her all by herself to deal with them. Yo, DJ, you owe me $20! Shit. I gotta get back to work. So soon. Well, that is to say, I mean, I have to leave soon too. Can I get your number? What? What? That's the last thing you would have expected from a man like him. First he insults your intelligence, then he insults your relationship skills. At least he didn't insult your kissing. That would have really bruised the ego. You reach into your pocket to grab your phone before spotting the mixtape on the table beside his tray. You're glad he never threw it out. Maybe he was gonna listen to it? You can't think too much about it right now. You have a register to run. It's on the back of the tape. Text me, we can hang later if you're free. I'm off at 6. You shoot him a wink before making your way to the register to start taking orders. Every few moments you cast a glance towards his direction until he leaves. Once he does, you feel a buzz in your pocket. You'll get to it later. For now, you do your job and daydream about seeing him later. Straight, bro! I love this art so much. Alrighty. So actually, I'm going to leave this up so you guys can go and visit them while I go on a quick break. It's guy love, that's what it is. No, so we're gonna leave this here. And in the meantime, yeah, he grabbing. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. Thank you so much for providing the stream key for me. That said, when I get back, we're gonna do the other half of Teresa's run, and then we're gonna do our third option for this demo. But in the meantime, let's do a poll. Or shit, question in the stream. No, let's do it as a poll. I want to see how this works. Poll. Alright. Who would you go for? I think her name is Teresa. If one of my mods could kindly grab that TikTok from earlier, where I am playing Smash or Pass with the rest of the cast, shove that into the chat because I want to know who out of the ValiDate crew that you've seen right now would you go for? And I will see you all momentarily. So I'm back. My partner bought dinner home, and they got me a beauty aid from the little Korean bakery thing because they make it really nice. It's pineapple flavored. But we're back, so let's see who we would go after. For y'all in the Rad Future would go after out of the ValiDate cast. But we'd go for Arihi. Oh, you wanna... I feel like that's a pretty good scope, figuring out that Arihi's like probably a nerd that's like has like a hype, like his special interest. Waffle is about Teresa. She's so cute. Yeah, she is fine and she's super sweet. Also, Malik is maidenless. Nobody wants him. I mean, he does reek of fuckboy, and that does put off a lot of people real fast. Although he does seem cute once he stops, like, being dumb. But, that said, let's go back to the Teresa date. And see if... Let's see the other option there. Inaya, that's the third person. Or Isabel. I don't know why I called her Teresa. I'm stupid. She seems like a Teresa. I think I knew a girl who looked like her named Teresa. Is that what my brain is conflating? Whoopsie doodle. That Isabel. Alright. Who is this boy band ass group of people in the background here? That's what I want to know. They look like they're about to drop one of the most fire K-pop stages. In my defense, I have a headache. In my defense, I had 8 hours of work at QA today. So, my brain is shot for detail work right now. So, we're gonna go on a date to Pink Lobster. Inaya, but we haven't met her yet. Fair. Written by Mickey. Content warning. Drugs. Alright, so let's do some options real quick. We're gonna do full speed autoplay. Okay, maybe not full speed. We're gonna take that back down to like 80. 85? Maybe that'll be reasonable. That full speed is like, nope, fuck it, we're out of here. Alright, cool. Boo boo, Pink Lobster. Just wanted to make sure that the... Did that link for the TikTok work? Because it's highlit for some reason for me. And I just wanted to make sure you guys can see it. Drugs? No, thank you. Drugs? No, we're fine. Drugs? No, hate to look like a loser, let alone at a Pink Lobster. You may just have to go see a therapist. Your anxiety is getting worse and worse as late. So, you know, we go to Pink Lobster because we come here after shows with our theater crew. It's a good time. Got the Uber. Is that a Decidui? I think that's a Decidui gif. Or emote. Ultimately, you decide it's for the better and walk up the steps as you get closer. See a familiar face. He's checking his breath. Need a mint? You know we're about to eat some cheddar biscuits, right? You hug him as a greeting. People do that on a first date, right? It was nice, comforting. He didn't seem to take it badly. Sense of comfort you haven't felt in a long time. Nah, we good. We? Nah, I meant we as in me. I'm good. You may hang around teenagers and preteens for your camp, but there's still some slang you haven't picked up on yet. I love this interaction. Never been here before? No, I really don't eat much seafood. I love her little sparkly eyes when she gets excited. My septum piercing keeps moving! Hang on. This piano here is... Also, the one slower song reminds me of the save room music from Resident Evil. It was bugging me. Oh shit, okay, so I come help you. My friends and I come here all the time after shows. Despite you only being here a few times, you've memorized the menu pretty well. It's a talent of yours. You don't even go out to eat that often, but menus have always fascinated you. So, Ultimate Grab Fest. We can share. It comes with like 4 sides. Eat off each other's plates. Speedrunning this. Sounds nice. Being extra eager. It's dark as hell. Chatting about how restaurants are dark, so it seems like they're trying to hide that they're trying to feed you rats or whatever. We share a brain cell! Drinks a good pasta. It's like, oh shit, it's a rat! I just realized that that might be a reference to that damn Tick Touches. Oh shit, it's a rat! Not the rap part, but oh shit, could work wonders. How do you choose your beats anyway? We share a brain cell. Squinting in from behind your glasses. He's zoning out. Hello, Earth to Malik. And now the cheesiest line in creation. Sorry I was too lost in your eyes. You're so beautiful, queen. I hate... that Hotep energy just... You nearly blurred out gross. That is the most, like, me thing I think I've ever seen in a dating sim. Just like, ugh. Oh, she has the comedy tragedy masks on her forearms. I was the same thing about the interlude music. He was some retired DJ, but always played beats loud enough to be heard from the classrooms. So he was like, yikes, guy, turn it down and you'll be fine, right? You cut class too? God, I hated high school. Going through that crisis of, wait, shit, did I peak in high school? Is that why your life was so whack now? Why'd you skip school? Well, I don't know if you could count as a skipping. I love that she skipped class to go sit in the theater room. I think when I was in high school, like, we used to go to the library, or like, I think it was the computer lab too. Like, some of the teachers just genuinely did not give a shit because we didn't bother anybody. Just not in class. You were a fake rebel, huh? No. I was bad as hell. We were just in the theater room all the time. Also, this is right after a shift at work. There's a lot of context for why he's so damn awkward. That does make sense. You know, after shoving your tongue down some strange man's throat, and, you know, up until that moment, you were pretty, straight. Computer lab, lounging in the cafeteria. Practicing for plays outside of school, watching musicals, you know, theater stuff. I don't, if we're being real. Tell me about the theater life. Do I pick the fucking losers line? Because I did go with the how awesome theater life was. For the sake of completionism, I feel like I should go for the hyper-defensive option right now. Bow, 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 bow. Yes, I believe I can. Yep. Options. Save select. There we go. Save. Gotta go back. Yep. Alright, let's see how this goes. You don't know that theater life? Are you one of those types who thinks us theater folks are a bunch of fucking losers? What? No, I didn't say that. You assumed it. Yo, Isabel. Now you're just making shit up. You're the one making shit up. I didn't judge you for being fucking Bound Cloud rapper. You can't judge me for being in the theater. Woof, this is awful. Wait, what's wrong with being a Bound Cloud rapper? How many Bound Cloud rappers make it big? How many of them are at the same place 5 years because nobody picks up their beats or songs? Do you really think you're all that special, Malik? Damn! Ouch, you hurt your own feelings with that one. No time to focus on that, though. You're too busy grabbing your purse. You're unsure where you're going. All you know is that you're definitely not crying. Definitely not crying. Self-drag! Yeah, that went about as well as I thought it was going to. So we're gonna go back. Gonna load. We're gonna load and then load. So I did pick correctly when I first started. Well, I mean, that was a self-drag if I ever see you died. Just the wasted sound effect. Just dun. Loved high school. Got to do what I loved and I didn't have to worry about paying bills. Choir director for the musicals, but I starred in a lot of them. Main role. You know, there weren't that many humble people in theater. Everyone is like, me, me, me. But please put the prepare to cry emote meme in the damn channel. In the meme channel. In the Discord. Just the prepare to cry. Alright, so rap is a solo thing. I mean, it can be. I've done some collabs with my friends and that was cool or whatever. Sometimes the relationship between the producer and the rapper. But I make my own beats nowadays. I tried to make music once. I understand why you don't make your own. Yeah. So I do more of the behind the scenes shit these days. But I still write my raps. No influence from anyone. Well, I guess the women I interact with are my muse. Oh, so does that mean I'll be in one of your songs? Look at how cute she is. It's a little... We'll see. I was serious about that collab. I would love for you to be in one of my shows. I don't do free gigs. There better be moolah attached. I mean, maybe. Or I could pay you in something better. Even he's like, what? Sex already? Were you really that desperate for affection or some touch that wasn't platonic? Platonic sex wasn't a thing yet. Again, it can be if you negotiate it. Fuck buddies is a thing. You can't bed me that easily. Oh, gross. I meant free tickets to our shows. I could give you a summer pass. You laugh. You hadn't had a laugh that good in a long time. Shit, that sounds even better than some pussy. I don't know why that line scandalizes me. I mean... What the fuck? This man is already making you blush? Are you that easy, or has it been that long since anyone paid attention to you? So, attention. This man's hot as hell. Even if he does work at Popeyes, you know he's getting action. I mean, if this was later the same day, yeah. With his nice manicured hands. Thankfully, the food arrives and you pull your hand right over the plates. Let me do the honors. Thank God for these little towelettes. Inside of the meat, not the shell. Well, I'm sure people can eat the shell. But I wouldn't. You could dunk it in butter and sauces like hot sauce. Look at him! That blew his mind. Just like, what? You dip crab in sauces? I love it. I want that as a reaction image. He took a bite. Remember the first time I had crab? One of the rich moms wanted to take us somewhere fancy. Food sucked. It was super unseasoned and dry, but the crabs were awesome. Just going to as many restaurants as you can before you get sick of it. Because it's tradition. After a show, you go to whatever restaurant the gang is feeling. Chicken and maybe shrimp, she's blown his mind. That's true. Although he's probably a burger dude, because I can't imagine a guy who works in a chicken store being super pleased to have chicken. Pause for a moment, reflecting on your own theater experience. It really is about doing something over and over again to get pretty much the same results. Just cold cocking anyone who's ever had acting aspirations. Just this game just absolutely open neck disrespected me. Just Is your boring and unsatisfying life your fault? Theater's just hard and people don't understand. I've been working on a script for the longest time, and I hardly have time to work on it these days because I'm directing and teaching young kids how to act. Like, I love my job. I do. But I wish I could maybe not do my job and just do my own thing and have the money to support myself. They're bonding over having to defer their dreams. So they have the rest of dinner. And he caressed the side of your face and the light skin squint. We're expecting to have a car. If he has money, you're not complaining. You asked him to take you home, not wanting to ruin the night with your anxiety, which is probably evident with how hard you were shaking your leg on the car ride home. Nervous energy. You're not sad. For once, you can't figure out what you're feeling, but you know one thing for sure. Overlaying the night sky, the glow, thinking about home, your obnoxious-ass siblings, and your grandma. Zoned out super hard. Does it sound so familiar they became associated with your home? Old school hip-hop fills the silence. Next to you, Malik is quietly rapping along. It's nice, it soothes your nerves in a way you never thought was possible. How have you come so comfortable around him in so little time? So here we are. Yeah, here we are. So we're gonna save again. Options. Save select. We're gonna save over that. Are you fucking serious? I didn't hit load! This is like the first time I did the Nuzlocke and I kept accidentally closing the fucking game. Alright, hang on. Time to super speed run this. You want to see some real speed? Your life is so awesome. Blah, 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 blah. Where's that option? We're gonna... Let's do the time warp again. So we're gonna do that. Screen mode. What's skip mode? I wish... Supersonic. I wonder if skip all text. Like... Cancel. Cool. We are everybody supersonic racing. I don't know the words to this damn song. So how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all doing alright? Y'all having a nice evening? I appreciate all y'all hanging out, especially my East Coast folks in the chat. Let's throw some hype emotes in the chat for everybody on the East Coast hanging out right now, because it's taken 3 million years to do all of this. I'm so sorry. Time to get your feet right off the ground. Thank you. All right. So let's go back to the options. Let's go back to the autoplay of like 80. Go to save select and then hit save. And then go back. So that way when I go East Coast, East Coast. So now when I go back to save, it'll save and not load. Not regret, sadness, not sadness. Getting back home. Make my way downtown. Here we are. Helpless. Options. Save select. Let's just erase this from the memory. That fucking cringy shit. That self-drag that obliterated me. Do you live alone? Oh snap. Malik? You wanna fuck on the first night? I thought that was against theater code. There's no backing out now. You decided it's time to allow yourself to feel something. About time you have some fun of your own accord. She's a cute art. You're finally gonna get laid. Fuck? No. I mean, maybe? I just don't want to deal with my family tonight. It's been such a good night. I don't want that to be over just yet. Backtracking. How sexy of you. Oh yeah, that ain't a problem. I'm sure I got a spare toothbrush for you to borrow. And you can take my bed. Oh, that's sweet. God, thank you. He already drove you home. The least you can do is smoke him out. Reaching into your purse, you pull out a sandwich bag of your pre-rolled blunts. You're a master at rolling. It's your title at work. Want to smoke? Where have you been all my life? Oh no, he's in love. You light up. Your anxiety can wait. You've got sex to be had and a blunt to smoke. He's super smitten. I mean, if I was commiserating with some hot person who wanted to just, you know, get away from the family life for a little while, and they just pulled out a blunt like, yo, you want to chill? Just like, yes! You lose track of time as he pulls up to his apartment, leaning back with your eyes closed as you hold the lit blunt out the window. He parks and you glance up to see where he's taking you. Not too far from where you live, thankfully, just in case shit hits the fan and you need to Uber home. Looks like a $7 Uber, not too bad. You don't even notice him on your side of the door until he opens it, bending down to let you climb up onto his back. He's either a romantic or he really wants to get laid. Right? Boober. You're right, it waits. I didn't realize that was the only one that didn't have the B. You don't have to do all that. I can walk. You're my queen of the evening. It's my duty to serve you. Okay, now in this context, queen is actually kind of cute. Cheesy and cute. You find yourself resting your glasses on your forehead so you won't poke him with them. As he adjusts his grip, you make sure to hold that blunt nice and tight. His apartment is clean-ish, thank God. You had your fair share of dirty apartments and your room isn't exactly spotless, but he doesn't have to know that. You're at his place right now, and if this escalates more, you can find it in yourself to clean your room. So welcome to Casa de... The blunt is put out on an ashtray in the living room before you poke around for anything suspicious looking. You seem to be in the clear, and with that taken care of, you decide to finally stop overthinking and just let your movements speak for you. And before you know it, it's 2 a.m. and your hair is spread above your head like a halo. Oh shit! Goddamn. Do you feel like you're in heaven? A heaven with men getting you blunts? Maybe this is too good to be true. Men can never be that good to you. I thought you weren't trying to fuck. I said maybe, not yes or no. It was a maybe. You feel his arm wrap around your shoulder. He's a little sweaty and kinda gross, but you allow it. Cuddling and smoking is always fun. This was nice. Thank you. This man got Savage X Fenty boxers. I recognize that logo. I think hers is Savage X Fenty too, actually. No need to thank me, you're the one that planned this. Yeah, I guess I should give myself all the credit. There's a state of bliss, peace and bliss you hardly feel. You realize your life is rather chaotic and you don't give yourself enough time to relax. You take your last hit, handing it back to him and yawning. At ease, you close your eyes. For once, you feel at peace. Someone's enjoying themselves. Huh? She has cellulite! That's really cool. She's got it on her tummy too. Like right there. And like, you know, built like this. And like stretch marks. And like, because of the way the bikini cut is, you can see that she has like kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. But like, plus what size women have like shape to them. And aren't just like skinny women scaled up to be whiter. So yeah. Huh? Oh yeah, I don't really get much peace at home. I still live with my family. 3 sisters, a brother, my abuela, and my parents. Sometimes my Tio lives with us, but with his girlfriend right now. That usually doesn't last long though. So you have a big family too? Yeah, I love them, I just need space to myself. I feel like after I dropped out of college, it's just family. My mom was never proud of me, or at least she never showed it. I got 2 sisters and a brother, and she loves them more, it feels. But I still want to buy her a house and a car. Hopefully get her financially stable enough to leave my dad. Yeah, same. I want to get my family houses so they don't have to live with us when shit doesn't work out. Yeah, shit doesn't work out all the time, it seems. You're both quiet for a while, allowing him to finish off the blunt. There's a crash somewhere. You're not sure where. At first you think it's outside, but Malik isn't reacting to it. Maybe it's in your head because you feel yourself tense up. Your eyes snap open as you stare up at the ceiling. You can't do this. I know this was nice, and it is nice. Really nice. And I enjoy spending time with you. But... Right? He cuts you off, and for once you aren't angry about it. It's much needed and helps you gather your thoughts. With several anxiety attacks you nearly had this evening, you realize that you just can't. You literally can't do this. You can't fall for this man. You can't pursue any kind of relationship with him, or continue to sleep with him, no matter how mind-blowing the sex was. Was it really mind-blowing? Or was it just something you needed? Something to take the edge off that no drink or blunt could do? You have issues of your own to figure out. You have issues with your life, how you feel trapped in a never-ending dream. You have your own problems to sort out, like how you feel like a slave to your family. You're 27 years old and you can't even move out because of how much they rely on you. You feel like your life isn't your own. You feel like someone is controlling your every move, and whenever you start to think too hard about it and panic, anxiety fills your veins, replacing the blood that keeps you alive. Look, I like you, but I'm not in the condition to pursue anything serious with you. It wouldn't be fair to do that to you if I can't commit to you 100%. I'm not mentally fit enough to worry about dating right now. You can't get hurt if you're the one rejecting him. Right? Yeah, I get it. We can just be friends though, right? I still want to see you perform. Friends! You can do friends! Friends are what makes the world go round. Friendship is the only constant in your life that you feel like you can control. Oh, honey. I'ma need you to see a therapist expeditiously! Can we get better help on this or something? Maybe Talkspace? Something. Or at least they keep you sane. Of course! Of course, yeah, friends. I can do that. I still want to take you to some more seafood places. Hell, maybe I can introduce you to my own friend group. That doesn't seem too exciting to him. Despite your tone, he even yawns. But then you realize it's about 3 a.m. and, oh god, his hand is in your hair and you find yourself melting against him. Your voice muffles as you bury your face in his chest. Falling asleep on me already? I've been up since like 7. Cut me some slack, Queen. He falls asleep before you do, and you don't sleep much that night. But for once, that doesn't bother you. At least you know you need some therapy. This is really cute art. Right? Like, that was really cute. I'm rooting for them. Like, by the time you get through the date, I feel like you're kind of on the side of the couple that we're running through with. Alright, so now our final challenger. Inaya Saifi, who is a food scientist. Alright, let's see the buttons. This is a she, they, it's a mixing bowl, some butter, a juice box, a little beaker, beevies. Are all of them bees because it's Bobo, whatever it is? Some safety goggles. Bobo Levi's. Yes. So, let's go confirm. Yolanda! B, because funny letter. Very true, very true. Also, I love in their design that they have visible hair. Like, she has really actually curly hair and thick eyebrows and, like, you know, air quote ethnic features. Demo version of ValiDate. Why the dispute? Uh-oh. Written by Rami Blackwood. Content warning, drugs. Yolanda's apartment is nice, and it looks about the way you expected it to. You check out the small stack of books on the side table while Yolanda goes into her room to grab her phone charger. It's all poetry books. Alice Walker, June Jordan Jupiter Hammond. Maya Angelou is the only one with a name you recognize, though you haven't actually read anything by her. She was just in the water through a lot of undergrad. Or in this universe, Bruggs. Yolanda comes back in with the charger and a little baggie. You smoke? Not really. I used to, but I'm not actually that good at it. I suck at inhaling. It also makes you paranoid, but you don't want to talk about that. I got edibles, actually. I don't smoke much either. Or at least I try not to. Yo, like, wait, her hat changed emotions with her. I'm pretty sure. Okay. You say it before you can talk yourself out of it. Honestly, the paranoia isn't usually that bad. It's not like you're going to do much damage here. Usually, when you get paranoid, half of it comes from doom scrolling. Oh, we're gonna save right now. Options. Save select. We're gonna save here. Yes, save the overwrite the save slot. Go back. She looks so nervous. We're gonna do, let's start moderate. Half the gummy. You eat the gummy she offers you and sits down on the couch. It's a way nicer couch than yours, and you doubt anyone has spent all day on it lying around sweatily. Yolanda puts on some music, something cool and trippy that you're neither cool or trippy enough to recognize. She sits down next to you and notices you looking at her stack of books. I promise you I read them, they're just not there to make me look smart. I mean, you do. Huh? Look smart, I mean. Yolanda laughs. I do edibles because I suck at inhaling too. Oh. So do you? Hey, thanks. Oh, so do you? Hey, thanks, that's the nicest thing anyone ever said to me. Well, the nicest thing anyone has said to me today. Yolanda snorts and opens the cans of LaCroix. Oh, do you want one? Just, people make fun of me for drinking it, so I always forget to offer. I'm good. I think LaCroix tastes like a vague suggestion, but you do you. See? Everyone is so mean. Yolanda would drink LaCroix. She just really seems the type. It fits her perfectly. Whatever that type is, you're not really sure. You wonder vaguely if you are her type, but then it hits you, it doesn't really matter. Like, of course you're not. You don't really think you're anyone's type, but it doesn't matter because you don't care. That's not why you're here. Fuck, you've just been staring at her like an idiot. You good? Yeah, I was just thinking. It's actually super easy to make infused seltzer. Like agua fresca? Like just sparkling water and fruit, and it tastes way better than the stuff you get in cans. Not that there's anything wrong with getting stuff in cans. I should do a show on agua fresca now that I think about it. A show? Oh, I have an Instagram channel where I do cooking lives. Stuff like that. You pull out your phone and bring up your page. You got a ton of comments that Alex hasn't managed to go through yet. A couple of DMs. People trying to correct your technique, calling you a bitch, or offering you bad promotional deals. Ooh! She takes your phone and flicks through your gallery. Oh my god, you're that Anaya! Alex has talked about you before. He works for you, doesn't he? Kind of, yeah. He just moderates for me. I'm not like his boss or anything. I don't know why I didn't think about it before. I guess I just think of you as Naya, because, you know, Naya's noms. Yeah. The name is stupid. It was just a joke. I didn't expect it to turn into a whole brand. I think it's cute. The chick bandana is blushing. Yeah, that's why I don't like it. Yolanda tips her head to her side, looking at you. You don't like being cute? You shrug. I mean, baby chickens are cute. Little dogs with bows in their hair are cute. 6-foot-tall Pakistani girls are not cute. I disagree. Sorry, I wasn't trying to, like, fish your compliments or anything. That just came out way too honest there. No, it's okay. Sorry if I said something to upset you. No, you didn't. It's just... I don't know. I've had a weird day. Yolanda tips her head to the side that shows she's listening. I mean, it's not actually been a weird day. It's been a totally normal day. I was stressed out at work, then I went and hung out with a friend at a social event. That's a normal thing to do, but it's kind of unusual for me. I don't get out much. And I definitely don't go to poetry readings. 'Cause they're cringe. Ugh. Let's apologize. That's the face of someone who kind of wants to apologize, I think. Sorry about that. I definitely did not mean to yell it across the goddamn room. To your extreme relief, Yolanda's smiling. It's cool, I'm just teasing. I know poetry isn't everybody's thing, and it's true a lot of amateur stuff is really fucking bad. I worry that my stuff is bad all the time. What, are you kidding? You're fantastic! I mean, I know I just said that I don't know anything about poetry, but even I can tell that. Right, I know that I'm good, but I just worry that I just think that I am. Like, am I actually that girl with the bird fucker boyfriend? I think I'm being real deep, but I'm actually just boring everyone with my terrible emotions. I understand that. I guess my job never really has me asking that, because obviously there's so people willing to sub and donate, so I know people like my stuff. But then that becomes the whole way I have to tell if I'm doing good, right? Like if the subs go down, I think, well, I'm not as good as I used to be. If that makes sense. It makes sense. Blah, blah, blah. Gig economy, blah. Somebody's a True Blood fan. Yeah. Yolanda's hand is between the two of you on the couch. Without meaning to, you inch closer together. Wow, okay. This hand did the plan or whatever. Almost without realizing what you're doing, you start tracing your fingers across the back of her hand, appreciating how slender her fingers looked beneath yours. Yolanda... Anaya? Wow, you're more storm than you thought you were. See, this is why you don't fuck with edibles. It always feels like nothing, and then you can communicate with the squirrels that live behind your house. Bird, what now? Hey. They're cute. You kiss her before you can think better of it. She makes a brief noise of surprise before her mouth opens against yours as she leans into you a little. As you could have predicted, her mouth does not taste like anything because neither does LaCroix. She makes a little sigh, like capitulation, like a shrug, and climbs into your lap. Her hands rest on your shoulders almost politely. You try to remember why you started to kiss her, why you'd even push the car down this fucking hill when you have no idea where it's going to go. That's gay. Not that you don't know what you're doing. You've hooked up with girls before. But you can see this trajectory is plain as day. You'll kiss some, maybe mess around, then what? It'll be awkward. You're going to fuck it up. Perfectly good friendship, and you've gone and ruined it by starting it down a road you're not prepared to drive down. Fuck, why do you always do this? Why can't you just have casual sex like a normal fucking person? You put your hands on Yolanda's shoulders, gently pushing her back. Are you okay? You bite your lip. God, why did you do that? Hey, your breathing shakes. You're usually so good at talking. Why can you never get anything out in situations like this? Every inch of you thrums with the desire to just throw her off you and run. Wouldn't be the first time. Hey. She touches your face. Not amorously, just... The touches just comforting. Hey, it's okay. You snort because it doesn't feel okay. You wish you hadn't kissed her. You wish you hadn't come here. You wish you hadn't left your fucking apartment. Fuck Alex, this is all his fucking fault. I'm sorry. For what? You look at her convinced she's making fun of you. You haven't done anything wrong. Unless you just haven't told me about it yet, but I don't know you very well. So if you robbed a bank or something, that's fine, I won't snitch. You laugh. It sounds watery even though you aren't crying. I just shouldn't have done that. I do this thing where I think I want something from somebody, and I think I do want it. But then there's a part of my brain that doesn't want it either, and that part gets wrapped all around the other parts that do want it, and then it just makes everything into this half-wanting, half-scared mess, and I feel sick. Yolanda doesn't say anything. If that makes any sense. I'll be honest, it doesn't. Horror creeps through you. Fuck, you just made it worse. You figured she might be okay with meaningless babbling, since she's a poet and all. Not that her poetry was meaningless babbling. At least you aren't saying any of this out. You aren't saying anything at all. But that's fine. If you don't want to make out, we don't have to. Your laugh just gets waterier. You probably think I'm a psycho. I think you're stoned and tired and kind of sad. She rolls off of you and sits back next to you on the couch. Anaya, it's fine. I was only kissing you back because honestly, I'm not very good at saying no to people. She focuses very hard on the lamp across the room. It's a pretty nice lamp. Oh, so you were just being nice to me. You're not sure how that feels. Worse, but also better somehow. So I guess what this really means is we're both assholes. Yolanda gives you a swift look that breaks into a startled grin. Yeah, I guess we are. She squeezes your thigh. You're alright, Miss Noms. I fuck with you. Thanks. I fuck with you too. Wow, you really are stoned. And for the record, you don't have to be scared to say no to me. I'll even leave if you want me to. Yolanda shakes her head. You don't need to leave. Like I said, you're good. That can just be a thing we tried that didn't work. An inexpressible wave of gratitude falls over you. The realization that Yolanda is in fact not some test or quick time event that you have to pass or fail. That she is a person to whom you can explain your thoughts and actions, not a faceless wall of text or a cold algorithm. Saying no now doesn't mean you have to say no forever. Well, maybe not with Yolanda, but you probably burned the sex-having bridge for this situation. But with other people, you don't in fact have to make the same mistakes over and over again, like some wind-up toy set on a trajectory of failure. You can meet someone new at any time. Anything could happen. And for now, you'll be happy to chill with a friend. That's pretty cool. Half a gummy into a new friendship. That's very cute! That was nice. I know dating situations can get really awkward and intense sometimes, so should we start from the drive by the comment, or should we? Oh yeah, no, they both smack of being extremely neurodivergent. But Should we start with the full gummy save or the... Yeah, let's do full gummy and then ignore the thing. So... yeah. So we're gonna have the whole gummy now. You eat the gummy she offers you and sit down on the couch. It's way nicer couch, sitting steadily, cool and trippy, looking at her stack of books. Promise I read them. They're not there to make me look smart. I mean, you do. Huh? Look smart, I mean. Laughing, cute banter. The best place. I love Yolanda though. She's very sweet. So, Yolanda would drink LaCroix. I like the you good? Infused seltzer. Sparkling water and fruit. Bring up your page. Naya's noms. Name is stupid, it was just a joke. Turns into a thing. Tips right to the side, looking at you. You don't like being cute. Shrug. Discomfort with being told they're cute. Wasn't trying to fish for compliments. No, it's okay. Don't know how to wear your day. Tips her head to the side, shows she's listening. Actually, it's not been a weird day, it's been a normal day. Stressing out about shit. This music in the background is fire. Cause they're cringe. The yikes face. Ignore it. You just pretend that you didn't hear her say that. She's polite enough not to insist that you explain yourself. It's cool, I'm just teasing. I know poetry isn't everybody... Okay. So... fantastic. I mean, I know I just said that I don't know anything about poetry, but even I can tell that. Right, I know that I'm good, but worry that I just think that I am. The wibble eyes on the bandana. Just the... Bird fucker boyfriend. I want context for that sentence. Like, what the fuck? Bird fucker boyfriend? Are we talking about bird, like, colloquially, like a certain kind of, like, air quote, not exactly classy woman? Like... that kind of bird? Blah blah gig economy blah. Yeah. You'll understand it's between the two of you on the couch. Without meaning to, you've inched closer together. Wow, okay, this hadn't been the plan, but whatever. Appreciating how slender her fingers look beneath yours. Too high. Do you still get paranoid? Are you super high? Little sigh. Anxiety-laden freak out about fucking up a relationship that hasn't even started. Push. Oh, you push her off hard if you're, like, super stoned. What the hell? You don't have an answer for it because you don't have an answer for yourself. You thought you could get through tonight without making a total tool of yourself, but apparently even that is beyond you. You can't even make a goddamn friend anymore. Grabbing at your phone, you manage to rip the charger out of the wall and fling it halfway across the wall. I'm sorry. I have to go. I shouldn't have. Sorry. You leave the way you came. Everything goes streaky blurred as you take steps 2 at a time, fumbling opening a rideshare app. You're crying and you don't know why. This isn't even the first time you've done something like this before. Run off like something did really awful to you, and the only awful thing that happened were the possibilities inside your head. Out on the street, you wait for Yolanda to come after you. Not that you want her to. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you desperately want her to chase you down and ask what's wrong and hold you while you cry like this is a movie. She doesn't. God, you're so fucking stupid. That was so dramatic. You're an idiot. This edible got hands! No! Not this edible got hands! Oh. Again, the details make this amazing. Like, I like the little floating fish, like, it's high. And this sounds like, it's from Final Fantasy VII. Like, I think it's one of the reactors. Yeah, it's one of the reactors. But, like, the little fish in the, like, bubbles. No, it's the other one. But also, Glaive, thank you so much for stopping by. Can we get some hype and or love in the chat for Glaive for stopping by and holding the fort down? Feel better? But yeah, so that was, I think, all the options we can go through today. Alright, so that was all of the ValiDate dates today, or at least all the ones in the demo anyway. I think maybe we're going to possibly do a browser? Let's watch some videos or something before we go. We'll kill like a half hour, that way we can finish at a smooth midnight, and then we can be done. Midnight for the East Coast, folks. It's just about 9 here. So, I'm gonna take a quick break, get some more water, you know, find some videos to watch. If you have access to the Discord, by the way, somebody should hit that exclamation point Discord. You know, if you have a video you want me to react to, within reason, you should post it in the Discord in the general chat, let's say, or, hang on, let me get a specific look. Why am I looking at the TV screen like I don't have access to my Discord server on my goddamn phone in my hand? Think of which portals. Let's put this up on put any videos you would like me to react to in the Mima, which is the MoMA, but for memes. But also, thanks again to the folks over at ValiDate Game for very, very kindly giving me this streamer build. And that way, we can hang out and have a good time. The game comes out in August. Make sure there is a link. I have put it up on the rotation. I think it's popped up a couple times tonight. But it's also on my Twitter. If you go follow me on Neon Saline, I'm Neon Saline on everything. And you can actually put it on your wish list, so that way when it comes out, you'll be ready. But for right now, we're gonna take one more little break. There we go. There's my microphone. I'm just going to gently close ValiDate. I said quick game. Thank you muchly. Cool. Alright, so we got some TikToks, courtesy of Waffle. Also, if you want to get in on these reactions, please post the stuff you want me to see in the channel. That is the Mima channel in the Rad Future Discord, which has been linked very kindly by Arya. So let's see. Is there a way I can embiggen this?
Who laid these strips of bacon across this damn pizza?
Girl, Papa John's.
Why would you order from Papa John's? What is LaShondra?
I guess you know.
Why is the bacon like that?
Apologize now.
To who?
To
I
me.
didn't do it.
LaShondra,
What?
if I order food, it would be something that you can eat edible. I've been working all day, and this is what I get. What is this?
I don't know why they did it like that. That is horrible. Wow.
Why would they put it on
Why
straight
you
like
wow,
that? That's
you
so
just didn't
terrible.
Eat it, LaShondra, before
I
I
didn't
got
pay
you.
attention. It was good.
Apologize.
Wait,
No,
she
I-
ate it?
I won't.
LaShondra, for real, say sorry.
For what, babe? For what?
LaShondra,
What?
Amazing.
who made these strips of bacon?
Why do you? That's a criminal food crime there. That is peak food crime. It's terrible. That is awful. Ugh. Straight slices of bacon? Alright, we got this.
The following things I get away with because I live alone. Unmade bed, laundry in the kitchen,
Oh no.
rotting food on the bench.
Why would you
dishes
admit
in
to
the
that?
sink.
Hold on. Why would you admit to that on the internet? Like, you could not pay me enough. You could not pay me enough to admit to the food thing on national internet, on international internet. That no, I just couldn't get me to.
Clean dishes left in the dishwasher for weeks.
Ah,
The floor
that'll do
is
it.
the bin. The counter space is also the bin. Expired milk in the fridge. I can burp and no one gets mad. The following things I get
kinda
away
want
with
one of those
'cause I live
microphones.
alone. Unmade bed, laundry in the kitchen, rotting food on the bench.
I like that
dishes
he
in the
audibly is
sink.
like fuck when he starts
Dishes
saying that
left
though.
in the dishwasher for weeks. The floor is the bin.
The floor is the bin. Alright, let's see. Oh, is that Ghost Honey? I love him. Chancy Donut. This dude is great.
People are like, do you think you'll ever have kids? And I'm like, I don't know. When I look at mascots, my brain has a hard time understanding that there's a person inside. You're telling me there's a person in here? Try again. I don't think so. That's just a little guy. A little guy whose parents don't know they're on TikTok, and I don't think maybe they're allowed to be. I see no person here, only fear. Only an ancient artifact that's been brought to life and filled with Jimmy John's sandwiches, loose gravel, and sand. This
Gotta cut that off right there. That Gritty is not filled with Jimmy John's. He is 100% full diesel Wawa subs. Like Wawa hoagies. That's what Gritty is made of. Like we're not doing that. God, I have been out here so long. I just called a fucking hoagie a sub. I've been out here too long. California is changing me, and I don't want it to. He also sounds like a Dalek. Oh, hail Lord Gritty. Let's see, Mondo Man
This one really messed me up. This is Arby, a floating, spinning rainbow blob who likes napping in a hammock and eating tofu and marshmallows, and was once traumatized by being packed in a small box. That's too specific.
You betray Philadelphian
shouldn't
kind,
make
but it's cool.
elaborate lies like that. I could see how you could argue this
I
is
ain't
a
portray
man
shit.
in disguise, but all I see is
I would have betrayed my Philadelphian soul if I'd have said that shit and not immediately chin checked myself. I'm still in here. Don't do that, Waffle. They're trying to break my habits, but they'll never break my soul. That mascot is horrifying.
people are like, do you think
Let's see. Actually, we're gonna close the eyes on this and just leave an unbelievable expanse of darkness for a second while I log in, because we can go through my TikTok feed together. How about that? Such a specific backstory.
think you'll ever have kids? And I'm like, I don't know. When I
Shush. Log in. So I'm just gonna log in real quick. Tap discover. Bitch. Can you please? Why is it? My camera's like automatically zooming in. Hello? Well, that ain't happening. Oh, maybe that's why it's being funky. Is it not enough light? Is there not enough contrast? Please? Let me log in, you piece of shit app. Align it in the frame, please. Garbage app. I usually don't have that much of a problem trying to get it to load, like to get it to do stuff. Oh, this dude. Not Brian. Dylan Hollis. He has a YouTube channel that goes into a lot more about, Oh, I never did transition it. Thank God I didn't actually do the thing. See, the universe was looking out for me there. And of course I transition it so the window immediately disappears. I'm a professional. But yeah, let's just think. But this dude, I think
Cheese cookies from
cheese
81.
cookies.
Call
Those
me
actually might
crazy,
be
but
good. So like cheese, like a lot of Italian desserts use like mascarpone and stuff like that. So I could buy a cheese cookie being kind of all right. But also he has a YouTube channel that goes more into detail about like the recipes he makes, and he just edits them down to make these chaotic ass TikToks.
I believe that cookies should be sweet, a dessert, a treat. This isn't that. No, our friends from the 80s have come up with a savory appetizer cookie, so...
Okay.
We start by melting 2 sticks of oleo. This stuff also goes by the name of margarine, or wrong. Then a half pound of sharp cheddar. Mr. Cheese, I'm so sorry. Sloppy. A teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Worcestershire. A tablespoon of Tabasco. And 2 cups... plus 2 cups... I can't say it. Rice Krispies. I have never seen anything like this. Finally, a pinch of
Rice Krispies. What?
salt, and 2 cups of flour. Bake at 350 until golden brown. No. That's not right. Spicy and cakey and crunchy. Just eat cheese.
Cheese cookies from 80.
That was disappointing. Like, I was hoping it was going to be one of the ones that was good. Oh, Alexis Nicole, I love her. She's the reason why whenever I get something that's vegan, I go, it's a filthy vegan.
Yes, eat the invasive. So how did I end up feeding an invasive species to an invasive species? I'll show you. This is Japanese knotweed. It is the most noxious weed in North America, and we are breaking it to eat it, but mostly to save the ecosystem. Ooh. Satisfying pop. Pop. As long as they pop when you break them, they're tender enough. Go. We gathered too much knotweed because we were trying to save the environment and because we were hungry, but then it's okay because a pack of feral European rabbits came up to us because they wanted some, so we shared. Oh God. Eat your invasives, kids. Good job, buddy. You're an invasive, eating an invasive. That's gotta make you feel pretty good.
That's very cute. Nibble, nibble, nibble. I always wanted a rabbit.
And can I cook these in your Airbnb? Yeah! Look at those quick pickled Japanese knotweed shoots. Heck yeah. Andres upstaged me in my own kitchen. Look at this. He made this with what we gathered today. Yeah, so my last night in Vancouver was pretty much a Disney movie. Anyway, eat your invasives, kids. Happy snacking, don't die. This is the best day of my life. Yes, eat the
I love when she explains what
feeding
plants are a tummy no-no. Those are always great. Just gonna clear these. What else? We got another 15 minutes for us to hang out and chill and have a good time here in the Rad Future. Show me. Let's get some interesting videos in here. Gang. Bunny. That's not a cookie, it's a prison sentence. Bunny. I love like when stuff is misspelled, but it's still pronounced the same way. Like, still pronounced correctly. Why do I have so many notifs? Alright. We're gonna watch a cooking video on my YouTube now. Cap off the night. So this thing is wild. This is the UFO burger. And they like make their own like in-house burger and then it seals it in like a pouch. Like in a like it's like a Hot Pocket but a burger. Benui. Benui. The bulgogi burger. Oh, the ad is very nice. I want like 6 of those. The lettuce is satisfyingly crunchy. Those tomatoes are fresh. I know some folks aren't fond of tomatoes, but I love them so much. I can just eat tomatoes. crunch, 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 crunch. So it was iceberg lettuce and now cabbage proper. Is that ranch dressing? Also, I noticed that a lot of salads and like, so that's egg and corn and ham and cabbage and some sort of ranch. Ham fetty. Alright, so that's the bulgogi. Oh, the char. The char from the blowtorch. Bruh. Oh, whatever that is, that's spicy as hell. It's definitely, yeah, I can feel it. Oh, it's kimchi. That's a lot of kimchi. That is some powerful kimchi. I didn't realize it until we started spreading it out, but yeah. Cheese. Seeing a blowtorch used in cooking is so lizard brain satisfying. Yeah. I especially love it when they make like creme brulee because the sugar bubbles up really fast. It's crispy. Yes. I'm out. Raw onion. Can't do it. I can't do it. Like, apparently there's a couple of foods, and I forgot what the compound is, but it's similar to the way that sometimes cilantro tastes like soap to people. There's a compound in like onion, olives, and like two other things that like absolutely wears your taste buds out the same way. And I'm pretty sure I have that because like I only just recently was able to eat black black olives, but I still have to eat it with something else. Like I have to, like, in a salad I have to just put like a whole bunch of stuff on the same fork. It's good, it's just very overwhelming. Raw onion sucks though. Like caramelized onion are the far better form. Or onion rings. Onion rings are awesome. But raw onion sucks. Maybe like a red onion. A raw red onion is a very different deal than a raw white onion. Yo, that is so much. Ah, there's the burger. Ah, texture. Yeah. The burger press is very satisfying as well. That sound cracks up my inner 7-year-old. Oh, the butter? Bruh. And more cheese? 2 slices? That's so much. Swap out onion. Ooh, thinly sliced apple into it. Or maybe like some pear. Especially like some Asian pear here. Like, because I notice it's not as like violently sweet as some apples can be. Yo, that's so much. Okay, wait. Okay, so this is just the regular bulgogi one. Guess what more blowtorch? But look at this wild mold thing. Like, and it like seals it around the edge too. It's very good. I love it actually. And that's my alarm. But I had a little bit of dinner earlier, so yeah. This is also wild. Like, I love this video so much. I just love that the burgers are shaped like UFOs. Like, that's so cute. And then it has like the little UFO like branding on the top. Very good, very strong brand. Pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That looks like it tastes amazing. So yeah, this is the Yummy Boy channel. It's pretty nice. And then we have, yeah, let's go with this to cap off our evening.
Schiffer cucinare, ja, totalmente schiffa. Fettuccine Alfredo is a simple 3-ingredient pasta that's made using only 3 ingredients. It's often known as fettuccine al burro in Italy, which translates to butter fetish. It's made with just pasta, hard milk, and soft milk, also known as grease milk. This dish was invented by Alfredo Di Lelio in 1908, back before cream was invented and all people had was butter and cheese. Speaking of butter, before you do anything else, get your butter out of the fridge and let it come up to room temperature. You're gonna need more than that. Yeah, a bit more. A bit more than that. There
That's
we go.
so much butter.
For every pound of pasta, you need a ½ pound of butter and a ½ pound of Parmesan. In metric, that's 1 kilogram of pasta for every 500 grams of butter and 5 billion nanograms of Parmesan. In medical, that's 1 heart attack of butter and 3 colonoscopies of Parm. In other words, Mr. Alfredo was not around when he made this dish. Allegedly for his wife who had stopped eating after giving birth. We're gonna get this parm ready by grating it on the smallest setting so that it melts easily. This is a 1 setting grater. And this is gonna turn from Parmesan rock into a fluffy Parmesan cloud. At last, look at this beautiful mountain. Actually, we're only halfway there. Grating Parmesan is the official national exercise of Italy, which is why Italians have really thick wrists. Okay, we finally have our, damn it! Come on wrist, you can do it. Pretend you're 22 and single. Finally, we've arrived at
Not
the
22
Parmesan
and single.
Land. Keep these and throw them in a soup stock. Also, learn how to make soup stock. Self. If you don't have fettuccine, you can glue a few pieces of spaghetti side by side, or you can take a lasagna noodle and smash it against the wall. So I have this fresh pasta that I totally made earlier, but I don't really want to show off. So you can just go ahead and use the dry stuff and make it fresh by spraying on some countryside breeze and essence of ocean mist. We're gonna salt this water until nothing can survive in it, not even noodles. Then bring it up to a maniacal boil and add in the nudes. Then get it to a more mentally balanced boil and I'll cook these for a few minutes. Check the directions on whatever nudes you're bathing. Now we're gonna chop up our room temperature butter and spread it out in this bowl like a keto snack platter. If your butter isn't really soft enough, feel free to give it a light zap in the laser beam box. Now we'll slide our nudes right out of the pot and on top of the butter so we have maximum heat and some of that liquid coming along for the artery clogging ride. Now take 3/4 of a cup of cream and tell it the truth. I don't need you. You weren't good enough for Mr. Alfredo, so you're not good enough for me. Now take your mountain cloud of Parmesan and throw half of it in there with careless disregard for its feelings.
Also,
and it's time to
Aria,
wanjangle.
if you're still in
Look at
here,
how that just
I can feel
disappears.
Genie
Let's add the other half. As you can see, the melted grease
his
milk
soul
is
about
combining
this.
with the shredded rock milk, and what we end up with is creamy Alfredo sauce, which I'm sure Mr. Alfredo is looking down and smiling about right now if the afterlife exists and he still cares, which he definitely does. From the top, make it drop. That's some fettuccine. And then while you're eating it, you can just cross off one day of your life with each delicious bite. Now it tastes great like this, but you can add some pepper if you prefer, or some hot sauce, but just be aware,
Hot
Mr.
sauce?
Alfredo is watching, and he'll come to you in your sleep. He'll sneak into your room in his ghostly body and come really close, and then he'll whisper in your ear, I don't give a f***, I'm already dead, enjoy.
Perfect. All right. That's it. That's it for me. Thank you everybody for stopping by. My Alsla, my fantastic mods. Thank you so much. That's Waffle, Joker, Robot, Aria, and Glaive. Thank you all for coming by. I'ma need so many hype emojis in the chat for Talim, who came in and absolutely destroyed my hype train. Make sure you come by on Thursday to cash in on the whole thing that I'm gonna do, since I officially got to a level 5, or maybe I'll just record it separately. Who knows? But that said, on Thursday I will be doing my first full replay of Dragon Age Origins, the very first in the series, with characteristics selected by you guys. So whoever's in the chat then will be able to help us create the new hero of Ferelden and the backgrounds and whatever they're going to be. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. And now we're going to find someone super cool to raid. Gonna just get my business off the screen though. Who is online right now? Did I get the raid call out right? We just have the one right now. So that's our general raid call out. Copy paste that into the chat. If you are subscribed, especially all of you new folks who are newly subscribed, make sure you'll use our lovely emotes that come with subscribing to the Rad Future and joining the signal. That way, we can show some super good love to the folks that we're about to... Oh, Photometric's on. There you go. And thanks again to the folks who made ValiDate Game. Their link to the game is actually in the chat right now, so you should wishlist it. So that way we can support Black developers and they can brag and be like, yo, we have this many like pre-orders for our game, give us money. Because budgets are very important in game development. And the more people that wishlist it, the more demand they can prove. The more demand they can prove, the more they can get people to give them money. So thank you, Waffle. I appreciate you. I haven't had a chance to. That's actually a lie. I did do some stuff, but then I updated Mix It Up and I lost some shit. So yeah. We are going to raid our homie Photometric, who is playing Elden Ring right now. So make sure you check that out, especially if you like yourself some Soulsborne type shit. And I will see you all Thursday at 6 p.m. here in the Rad Future. Have a good night, everybody.